It's looking like the possibility of more flooding is on the way. Also, we've got some snow going on, with some folks reaching maybe 3 to 6 inches. Weather news today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. Don't miss any weather forecast or alerts. Start now by clicking J7409, subscribing, and click the bell so each and every one of them are sent to you. Starting out this morning, we're checking out the watches, warnings, and advisories across the lower 48. And in the video that I made last night, I was stressing to everyone up and down the eastern seaboard there was maybe possibly a chance of flooding coming up for us. We'll get to this area in just a moment. But over here, they've already started, okay? As we come up here to Boston, Massachusetts, it seems that all the areas, as you can see right up in here, from Suffolk, Eastern Essex, Norfolk, Plymouth, this in and Nantucket, and this includes the Boston area. If you're on the coastal lines, all up and down, coastal flood watch is in effect from Friday morning through Saturday afternoon. Now, the National Weather Service has issued a coastal flood watch, which is in effect from Friday morning through Saturday afternoon. Location: the entire eastern Massachusetts coastline from Nantucket to Massachusetts, New Hampshire border, and this includes the city of Boston. Tidal departure storm surge of 2 to 3 feet. Timing: 3 high tide cycles from late Friday morning to Saturday afternoon. Coastal flood impact: scattered structural damage possible, along with widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and or basements. Some vulnerable homes may be severely damaged or destroyed. Roads may become impassable. Some neighborhoods may become isolated, and evacuation of some neighborhoods may be necessary. Now, I hope and pray that this doesn't happen. Excuse me. But I tried to warn you last night. They've already started this watch. It's not coming into effect today. It's later on, as you can see, from Friday morning to Saturday afternoon. So please keep alert and keep abreast of what's going on in this area. And it's not only on the East Coast, but portions of the West Coast up around Washington State and Oregon. You guys got the same thing going on with this other system that's coming in that's going to bring a lot of snow. Maybe snow. It's going to bring snow up into Washington State and Oregon, upper North California, and maybe rain down in Southern California. Now, what else is going on? Well, we've got flooding down in this area to look out for again, because it's going to be raining as the system comes up and moves across. So what's going on in western Tennessee? I really hate to show this, but I have to, because Clarksdale and all those places got it so bad just a few days ago. But right here, strong to severe thunderstorms today, heavy rain everywhere else from Dyersburg down into Oxford, Memphis, all over to the entire section of western Tennessee. A flood watch is what you guys have for most of the Mid-South through Thursday. Now, you can expect anywhere from 2 to 6 more inches of additional rain, and it will likely lead to river flash flooding. Now, a few strong to severe thunderstorms are possible this afternoon into Wednesday night. Okay, into tonight, right down in this area. So everybody, you got a chance of some more flooding. Where is this chance of flooding? Well, it starts down in Texas, in the northern Louisiana and eastern Texas area, down around Shreveport. You have this warning. You could have more flooding. It moves on across into Arkansas and northern Louisiana. As we move on across into western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and the Memphis area, and it does continue up into middle Tennessee, on up into the eastern, Middle Tennessee up into the eastern part of Kentucky. So please, please keep that in mind. Looks like maybe in western New York and the Buffalo area, all the way to northern Pennsylvania and south central New York, well, it's looking like snow. Okay, here we go. It was issued early this morning, your winter storm watch. It seems that the winter storm watch is in effect from late Thursday night through Friday evening. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulations of 5 to 9 inches are possible. The higher in snow amounts will be in the higher elevations, of course. Where? Well, in Pennsylvania, northern Wayne counties, in New York, northern Yates County, Seneca, Southern. I mean, it's just all these counties. Thompson, Broome, Sullivan. You know where you live. You can see it. You know if you're in there. When's it going to happen? Well, late tomorrow night through Friday evening. Now, it seems also they want you to make sure and plan on difficult travel conditions, including during the morning commute on Friday, and significant reductions in visibility are possible. As we move on across, you can see here, this is still flooding here. Where you see the blackish gray, that is fog advisories. Now, in the panhandle of Texas, also down in western Texas and southern New Mexico, this is red flag warnings, and the brown is high wind warnings. High wind warnings. Let's get up to the western coast as we move on up. We are in southwestern Idaho and eastern Oregon at this time. And around those areas there, including Idaho, from the Boise, Idaho National Weather Service office, the winter storm warning is in effect from 11 p.m. this evening, okay, to 11 p.m. Thursday, and this is Mountain Standard Time. Heavy snows expected. Plan on difficult travel conditions. Total snow accumulations of 9 to 13 inches, with isolated amounts of up to 23 inches are possible over the mountains that are above 7,000 feet. Where? West Central Mountain Zone. Now, if you live in any of these mountain areas in the Mountain Central Zone, look out. From 11 p.m. this evening to 11 p.m. tomorrow. Be prepared for significant reductions in visibility at times. Now, for California, winter storm warning in effect from 4 a.m. Thursday to 10 a.m. Saturday. Of course, Pacific Standard Time. What? Heavy snow is expected. Total snow accumulations of 16 to 22 inches are expected, with isolated amounts up to 36 inches above 7,000 feet. Where? Sierra Nevada, from Yosemite to Kings Canyon to Turala County Mountains. Wind from 4 a.m. Thursday to 10 a.m. Saturday. Travel will be very difficult to impossible, including during the evening commute on Thursday. Tree branches could fall, so be prepared for significant reductions in visibility at this time. And that very same forecast will be for everywhere from northwest California coast over into western Nevada. Wherever you see the pink, some of the inches of snow, of course, will vary to smaller amounts and larger amounts wherever you go. And over in Michigan, here where it's pink, in southern and southeastern Wisconsin, and in, as we go up here, southeastern Michigan, the Detroit area. What's happening there? You guys have a gale watch in effect from this Thursday afternoon, rather, through Friday morning. Okay? Wind and waves during this gale watch. Expect sustained winds up to 29 knots from the north, with gusts up to 38 knots. Now, the largest expected significant waves will be 9 feet, with a potential maximum wave height of 13 feet. The maximum winds are expected around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday, with the largest waves expected around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday. Here's a quick check of the big map this morning. This is around 8 a.m. We see the system here. What we've got is a high pressure over here, a low pressure in here, and a high pressure out here, and this other low is going to be coming in. So we'll move on up to 10 p.m. tonight as we see the system from the west start to move in. And while the watches and warnings are up in the California area, Oregon, and Washington State area for snow and rain, there you have it. By tonight, it should start to roll in. Those flood watches and warnings are up. Why? Because by 10 p.m. tonight, this is going to start to happen again. Flooding is very possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's very possible in these areas. Tennessee, at northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, Arkansas, and the snow. The snow's coming in up here. So we're going to move on around to around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. As we see things progress, the snow is moving off of northern Maine at this time. Little snow here. This system is progressing along as well as this one. We go to 6 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. We can see how things are shaping up. So let's get up to Friday around 5 a.m. in the morning. You can see that this system here is beginning to generate a lot of power. We'll check the wind right quick, see what it's looking like. Yes, it's on my coast and up in Virginia, around the DC area. It's beginning to come in up around the Massachusetts, Connecticut, Long Island area, as I was explaining last night. And they've already started with the gale warnings, and I'm sure they will increase. Wind for around 1 p.m., look out in these areas, okay? Look out in these areas. If you live on the coastline right here, the wind by this time should be 40 miles per hour coming in. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's going to blow around some stuff, and it's going to beat some of this rain and also make the water just come right in, especially with they said 3 lunar cycles. I said a full moon's what's going to do it, people. So that's the difference in the way they talk and the way, I talk. But I tried to warn you of all this, so please be aware, okay? And to close out the forecast, we're going to check on the sky cover for all of my sky watchers out there. Here you go. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy in lots of areas, but we have a lot of clear areas also around 7 a.m. this morning. As we move through the day to 10 p.m., we see the clouds start to form more as the systems start to move up north. So it's cloudy pretty much everywhere, from the mid-Atlantic all the way out to Kansas. We've got a lot of clouds in Oklahoma, but then we have some sunshine peeking through. Same goes for Texas. In the panhandle of Florida, you got some clouds. These are low clouds, friends, so you can't see much out in the sky. As we move to 1 p.m. this afternoon, we see it still start to move across. And 4 p.m., looks like northeastern Ohio around 4 p.m., you may get a break and be able to see some things. But other than that, the rest of the state of Ohio is still under clouds. So we'll move up to tonight, get back to the sky cover. Well, it doesn't last long up in northeastern Ohio. Boom, back by 7 p.m. We've got clouds all over the place. 10 p.m. tonight, 1 a.m. in the morning for Thursday morning, and 4 a.m. Everyone take care, please. Please take these watches and warnings in effect and make sure you keep up on them. It don't necessarily mean you're going to get what it says, but there's a very good chance of it. So please prepare and stay on top of it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do, and much peace, love, and kindness to each of you.